Hi everybody, it's Jesse from Wolf's Chemicals. I'm going to be showing you now how to apply the nano sealant correctly. I can't stress enough how important it is to have a very uber clean surface because basically everything that's inside of the paint needs to come out before the nano can go in. So if you have oils, waxes, things like that on your car, it's going to make the job of the nano sealant much harder to get into the paint. Also, another very important thing is that you have a clean applicator, because it's the same thing. I use a little piece of a microfiber cloth here. I snipped off a corner of it. That works perfect. You can also use those little cotton makeup pads, things like that, to do it if you'd like, but using a microfiber towel, a piece of it, gives you a more even coverage. Now when you're applying it, and if you see hazing after it's dried, this is not hazing from the nano sealant. This is hazing from the wax and oils that have been removed in the car. So if you see hazing, you know that the surface is not clean, because this basically should dry to an almost clear film. You really shouldn't be able to see anything. Now, I'll just put a few drops on here. Now what you also want to do is you want to just keep rubbing it in until it basically disappears. You really kind of have to force these little nano particles inside the paint. Well, not really force them, just kind of help them get into the paint. And also too, by doing it like this, you may even be able to get away with not doing 2 coats, but I always suggest the second coat just to make sure that it's got full coverage on it. Now you should let that dry for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You'll see it when it dries. You won't be able to see it on this color, but you'll see it when it dries. It dries almost completely clear. You won't be able to see much of it, but again, if you see hazing, you know that the surface wasn't clean. Now, just for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to go ahead and clean this off. Comes off very easily. Now, if you've applied the sealant correctly, you should be getting beading like this. Very tall, strong beading. And basically, if you're not getting beading like that, well then you know that one or two things. Either the surface wasn't clean or your applicator wasn't clean. Again, I'm going to stress again the importance of a clean applicator, clean surface. Most of the time you can do a wash with an APC or something like that. Just spray it on the car before you wash the car. Let it sit there for a minute and then wash the APC in. If you just spray the APC on there and then spray it off with water, it's really not doing anything, because basically you have to cut it. Then later, before you apply the sealant, it's always best to do an IPA wipe. But actually the very most effective thing would be to use our Shine and Seal. It's like a pre-nano polish. It has micro abrasives inside of it that clean the pores of the paint. So anyways, that's it. Thanks.